everyone, this is Lilith. Welcome back to another layout video for Altenew. And today I'm going to be creating a really pretty simple layout, but where there's a lot of fussy cutting involved. So let's first have a look at the supplies. I've pulled out a couple of inks, as well as two stamp sets, the Happy Dreams and Label Love, the French edition. I've got this lovely pattern paper from the scrapbook kit, and I'm going to be using this pattern paper, but I didn't want to use everything. I wanted to create a bit more white space, and so I am cutting out one of the elements from the kit. Sorry, from the paper. So this is going to take a little bit of time. It's a bit tricky, but it can be quite relaxing, all the fussy cutting. So I'm just going to cut all of this out, and I'll be back later to show you the rest of the layout. So now that I've got that element cut out, I also cut out a couple of butterflies. I'm going to start putting the layout together. So this is the photo I'll be using, and I'll be placing this to the right hand side. I've also picked out a couple of white die cuts. You can find these in the kit. These are on one of the die cut sheets, and these die cuts are in paper. And I also wanted to add a second pattern paper just to create a border, and I'm just going to offset my white paper onto that. I'm going to glue down parts of the image that I cut out, not everything, because I do want to add a bit of dimension using foam dots, and I think I added 4 foam dots under the bird, just to really make it pop off the page and create lots of dimension, and to give the illusion that the bird is really flying off the layout. When you use foam dots, it also leaves you a bit of space beneath the paper so that you can stick other embellishments below it. So I'm just going to cut off all the excess paper which is sticking from the sides, and I'm going to pop my photo onto some foam dots as well, and then just start adding the embellishments. So the butterflies, I cut out 3 butterflies and just placed them in a triangle over the layout. This creates flow and helps the eye move over the layout, and it's guided towards the photo. For my title, I'm using a stamp from the Happy Dreams stamp set, which is my favorite at the moment, and I'm using some jet black crisp dye ink from Altenew, and I'm just really inking that up, and I'm just testing the stamp in the beginning just to see if it stamps correctly. I'm using some foam just beneath it just to get a really crisp image. I'm just pressing that down really well and as you can see, the image is really crisp. I wanted to add another element to my title, and I'm going to take one of the sentences which is also on that stamp set, and I'm going to use Lagoon crisp dye ink for this one, and I'm playing around with it a bit. I didn't know if I wanted to stamp it straight or in a circle around it, half a circle, but in the end I'm just going to go with a straight image, and I'm just going to stamp that down as well. I messed up the end of the stamp, but I just went over it because these stamps are really easy to line up. So I'm just looking through the Happy Dreams stamp set to see if there are any images I would like to use again. I thought I'd use some of the leaves, but in the end I just wanted to keep it as simple as possible. This following stamp set is called the Label Love stamp set, and there are different versions in the shop. I've got the French version because um, I am my mother tongue is English, but at home I speak French with my husband, and with my kids I speak Dutch and French. So I thought it would be nice to have a French version of the Label Love stamp set. Once again, I'm just stamping the label onto some white cardstock and cutting it out, and I used sea glass for this. It's very subtle and you have to look really closely, but if you do, the text is "Tu es magnifique." I'm going through some of these wood embellishments just to frame the label a little bit, and this will also draw the eye towards the journaling, which I'm going to add to the bottom. The finishing touch to this layout is a bit more color, and so I took the Lagoon ink and just patted that onto a stamping block, added a bit of water, and then added some, just splashed that around the layout. So here you can see me do just that. Now I'm just looking for a paintbrush. So here's my water. I'm just going to add ink to the stamping block. You could do this on a craft sheet if you've got a craft sheet, but the stamping block will do just fine. I cover up my photo so that no ink lands on that, and then I'm just going to add a bit of color to some of those flowers as well. And there you have it. This is the finished layout. Thank you so much for watching. If you've got any questions, just pop them in the comment section, and don't forget to visit the blog to get a full list of supplies. Thank you so much. See you very soon. Bye bye.